Hello. Today we're looking at the past tenses in English. There are several of them, and today I want to make them simpler. Here is the most useful thing I can tell you. When we talk about past events in English, we usually use the past simple. It's the most common past tense by far. So when you're unsure which tense to choose the past simple. People will understand you're talking about the past, and it's usually the right choice. This is also why the irregular verbs are worth learning by heart. Went, saw, took, and made. You need them for the past simple, and you need the past simple for almost every story you tell. Now, an important difference between French and English. In French, you say, j'ai mangé un gâteau, with an auxiliary verb. In English, the same idea is, I ate a cake. The action is finished, so English uses the past simple alone. English keeps the present perfect, I have eaten, for actions with a connection to the present. Once you see this difference clearly, one of the most common errors in English disappears. So when do we use the present perfect? In 3 situations, and they all connect the past to the present. For experiences, when the time is unimportant, he has been to a conference on solar energy, so he knows a lot about it. The point is what he knows now. For recent events and changes, Snapchat has updated its terms and conditions. It happened, and it matters at this moment. And for unfinished time periods with since and for. She has gained 20 new followers since last week. The period runs from last week until now, so it includes today. There's a related tense for actions that started in the past and continue today. The present perfect continuous. I have been working for IKEA for 2 years. The work started 2 years ago and it continues. If you can add, and I still am, this is your tense. 2 more tenses complete the picture. The past continuous describes an action in progress in the past, often interrupted by a shorter one. I was taking a photo when I dropped my phone. The long action was in progress. The short one interrupted it. With when and while and 2 actions, think of the past continuous. The past perfect reaches one step further back. It describes something that happened before another past moment. I had worked for a different school for many years before I started at EPF. Your story is in the past and you need to go further back. That is the past perfect's job. Let's bring the 5 tenses together. If the action is finished and you have a past time like yesterday or in 2010, use the past simple. If the action is connected to now, use the present perfect. If it started in the past and is still happening with for or since, use the present perfect continuous. If it was in progress at a past moment or interrupted by another action, use the past continuous. And if it happened before another past event, use the past perfect. My advice for learning them. Take them one at a time with one anchor sentence for each about your own life. I joined the company in 2019. I have been working there ever since. I was living in Lyon when I got the job. Sentences about your own life will organize the system far better than a grammar table. And pay attention to the time words because they do half the work. Yesterday and last week point to the past simple. Since, for, already, and ever point to the perfect forms. When and while point to the continuous. That's it for today. And when in doubt, use the past simple and keep the present perfect for when the past touches the present.